Now, everybody knows about The Way You Make Me Feel from the Bad album, but the 12-inch version, that's the real hidden gem. Let's get into it. Released in 1987, The Way You Make Me Feel was the third consecutive #1 single from the Bad album. This is one of the more lighter, playful cuts on the Bad album. He wanted to ditch that polished pop persona and wanted to go for more rhythm and attitude, but really helped showcase, his playful charisma in a way. So the video was shot by Joe Pyka, who also shot Dirty Diana. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. The video was released in 1987. As you know, Michael and his vision, he shot this more like a short film than a music video. When Michael opened up the Bad tour in Japan, he ran to his hotel after one of his shows and checked out the first edit that John Pyka sent to him. After Michael gave his notes, it went from an 8-minute video to a 2 to 3 minute video that we are most familiar with today. You know what I mean? He pulls up to the boys and he's trying to join them as they holler at some girls. They're like, nah, you gotta go home. Like, discouraged, deflated. He's walking back. He is told to sit down by an older gentleman who confronts him and tells him and keeps it straight up. And he's like, I don't care about what these other young cats are doing. You gotta be yourself. That gives Michael the courage to try one more time. And then that's where you see Michael bust out in the raw vocals.
You knocked me off of my feet, my baby.
And then he just goes into his dance moves and you really feel that flirtatious sexual energy. He's jumping through cars. There's even a moment where he's with the boys again and LaToya Jackson is actually in the group of girls who are going back and forth with the guys. She was also casted in Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney's Say Say Say, where she is also the love interest too. Michael Jackson personally picked Tatiana to be in the video. He said that if I don't feel that connection with somebody, it's not going to translate on screen. So he picked her personally. The chemistry was a huge talking point at the time. Originally, when The Way You Make Me Feel was performed live, it featured Tatiana coming out on stage and Michael Jackson pursuing her, just like in the video, right? Everything was cool. Everything was copacetic, you know what I mean? During one of the performances of this song, Tatiana, I guess, couldn't contain herself, or she felt the connection and she went in for a kiss in front of thousands of fans. Apparently, that was an issue. So immediately after that performance, Frank DeLeo, Michael Jackson's manager, who was probably sent by Michael Jackson, who knows, ended up firing her. And she was taken off of the tour for the rest of the tour days. And she was replaced by Sheryl Crow, who was already on the tour as a backup singer and was singing alongside Michael Jackson in I Just Can't Stop Loving You. So I guess they thought it was an easy switch. I feel like Tatiana was like the perfect match to Michael Jackson, just like physically. Her chemistry was on point. It just felt like she was the female version of him. I guess you can't go around doing things unrehearsed on the Michael Jackson show. He's a perfectionist. When it came to the Grammys, unfortunately, The Way You Make Me Feel was not nominated, but Michael Jackson shocked the crowd and almost made them regret their decision when he came out and did an unplugged version of The Way You Make Me Feel, starting out with the silhouette with him doing his iconic dance moves, the bill raising up, he stands there in silence, and then the music just kicks in. Smooth, jazzy. After he does his thing, he ends up switching the vibe, and then Tatiana comes out before the kiss and everything. And then after that, Michael Jackson went into this whole dance routine. But let me know